rates are slipping into U.S. as the disease gains.
Hey, hi, how are ya? Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady. I'm back in the traffic center again. Seems like I live here, right? It's my new home, my second home. Hey, it's January 2nd, 2026. That's looking much better. Here I do a report. Stand by to stand by. Has had several names over the years, but is located on Dogwood Street in downtown Cumming. The sanctuary roof collapsed during the fire, but no one was hurt. Cause is still under investigation. The new year is kicking off with a couple of big celestial events. The wolf moon will be
lanes there.
And the first supermoon of 2026, which is larger and brighter than usual. That brightness might make it harder to see the year's first meteor shower, which is expected to reach its peak tomorrow night. It's 8:33 and time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Let's go to Stephanie Stallworth now. She's standing by in the 24-hour traffic center.
Hey, Jennifer, looking pretty good for you out there overall. If you're going to travel the area interstates, it'd have the slowdowns for you. South of town 75 for folks heading northbound. This is some holiday volume on a evening here, January 2nd. We're still looking at slow traffic ride for you. About 28 minutes trying to get out of Locust Grove, heading up towards McDonough. Stephanie Stallworth, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies this evening with scattered rain showers tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Low settling.
And we're back.
Drying out tomorrow.
We're better than ever. What is really going on, huh? My headset here. Stephanie, why is your hair always crazy when you when you come on? I'll show you why. Let me show you something. So when you put these on, you listen, you're listening, you got one on, one off, whatever, and then you take it off. And then you just get back to work because you're working. We're not posing. We're actually working. Not over here posing. We're doing real life work here. Real life work. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, by golly. I guess I don't have it on the wrong side. Like, share, and subscribe. It's covering up the thing there, so we'll take that one down. How about welcome? Hey. Hi, how are ya? And we got questions, baby. We got some questions. We got questions. And I'm not the only one for questions, so let's share the question. It was on Instagram. And, you know, there's a whole big thing about a dress, whatever. At my church. It's my church. So that was a whole kerfluffle. I'm not going to comment on that right now. But the lady who had the dress on, they posted something because we just had New Year's Eve service, 12/31/2025. I came there December 2018 when Pastor Bryant came. And December 2019, he hired a whole staff of ministers, a lady and then two gentlemen, and then also Carla Stokes was already on staff. And so since then, several other great people as part of leadership team. And that's been since 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6 years. He's been there 7 years. Jamal Bryant, you've been there 7 years. You keep saying 6 years. You've been there 7 years. Count every moment of every time that you've been there working hard now. Don't be slighting your own self there. It's been 7 years. Last 6 years had this leadership team that he crafted and curated. And then one by one, these leaders are among the missing with literally no explanation of where they went. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Just among the missing with like literally no explanation of where these people went. No grand, oh, they're going to some greener pastures. Oh, they're going to go do something great. You know, people who do leave to go do something great. I think one person, one of the music ministry people went to start a church, and another one started a church, you know, and there was a whole announcement about them. But the leadership team, and I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaders, the two that were hired in 2019, one that came in 2018, Jamal, when you got there. And then after those came, as the years progressed, we had someone in charge of the video ministry or multimedia ministry, whatever. And then one in charge of the youth ministry. They just came 2025, I think. Like, they're already gone. What? Too much fanfare. These people come to much fanfare. They're the best in the business, some of the best in their business. And how are they just dismissed with no chance to say goodbye? No, no announcement that they're gone. They're just suddenly not there anymore. Eventually you realize, oh, they're still not here. I wonder where so-and-so is. They're gone. They're gone. Well, why? They're gone? When did they go? Oh, they've been gone. I'm like, oh, no, I hadn't seen them. Well, why didn't they say anything about it? Well, because of why they were gone or who wanted them gone. That's what people say, right? Over there. So, I'm like, huh? How do 5 outstanding leaders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get gone with no notification to the congregation? They're just like, I'm here. Well, it's like this. See, I'm here and then I'm not here. And yet the show goes on like nothing ever happened. Like, huh? Where's so-and-so? Oh, they're gone. Where's so-and-so? Oh, they're gone. They're going to do something new? No. There's something great going on? No. Well, where are they? Gone. Why are they gone? They didn't agree with what so-and-so wanted them to agree with or whatever. I don't know. They saw through the shenanigans, whatever. I don't know. Right? So, eventually it's like, make you look side eye over some stuff like, what are we doing over here? You had the best of the best, Jamal Bryant. Where are these people? What are the people I'm talking about? I'm talking about Kervance Ross. No, first one there was Ron Saylor, Kervance Ross, Khalees Lemons, Vincent Powell, and then the youth pastor, who was a 27-year-old PhD. And so I put this on Instagram. I reposted. So I reposted. I don't know if I can make this bigger or not, but maybe if I take myself out. I don't know. You should be able to read this. Read this here. Read the this is Miss Carrie Baby posted this. And it said this, if you can't see it. It says, this was my first official day at New Birth, 12/31/2019. That's the date I was just talking about. Jamal came in 12/2018. 12/31/2019, New Year's service. He announced his new leadership team. So this was my first. This is what Miss Carrie Baby posted on Instagram on New Year's night, or it was probably, I don't know what time they posted it, but it might have been New Year's Eve night. I don't know. I saw it on January 1st night, 11 o'clock at night. So they said, Miss Carrie Baby said, this was my first official day at New Birth, 12/31/2019, bringing in the new year. I was so happy and deeply sad. I remember this moment so vividly. The 2 other new pastors hired with me had families that came out with them on the stage, and I had no one. And I guess Miss Carrie Baby posted something about, today's version of what's happening there, which was, it's just them. And so I'm asking, and other people are asking, where did everybody go? Where is Khalees Lemons? Where is Kervance Ross and his family? Right? And so I posted, where did everybody go? Huh? Where is everyone? Huh? Confused. Tell the truth. What happened here, right? I said, I remember this day so well. We have questions. What happened to them? Why aren't they still on staff? Why is Carrie the last one standing? They were amazing leaders. And I'm talking about Khalees Lemons, Kervance Ross, Vincent Powell, who's in charge of the media ministry, Dr. Warren Hawkins, who was the new youth leader pastor that just came in 2025 and then gone months later, and Ron Saylor, who was there with Dr. Bryant from day one. And then I said, oh, and where is Topaz Bryant? Dr. Bryant, where's your daughter Topaz? We miss having her there with you. Like, what's happening? What is happening? Where are these people? And why is Carrie the last one standing? That seems to be the common denominator. And so I got to pause. Let me pause this for a second, because I got to do a report. But remind me where I was. Where was I? 20 East McDaniel. Okay. Come on, 20 East near McDaniel. Let's see. McDaniel. I think they got commercials first. I think the right lanes are getting by here. 0345. Yeah, they got some commercials first. 0345. Let's see this camera here. Camera 345. Here we got a let's get off at McDaniel.
So much more to love thanks to TE Certified. It's Chris Chandler with Josh, the local owner of TE Certified. What does that mean?
While they get things sorted out, good to think about.
By fixing your lights, fixing your outlets, fixing your air conditioner and your plumbing, so that you don't have any leaks, you don't have any sparks, and your house is comfortable all year round.
Abernathy. I'm still here. I got a report coming up. Abernathy. Yeah, we got a crash 20 East at McDaniel downtown. Let's see. Temporarily. And forced off at McDaniel. Off at McDaniel. Hopefully you're not, well, this is recorded, so it's not going to affect you now. But for those who, hopefully you weren't in this, I'll say that. Hopefully you weren't in this display. Use MLK, Abernathy, or Boone as options. Yeah, baby. Yes, indeed. Let's see what you're saying about this. How long? Till 9. Yeah, it's almost over. This is going to be wrapped up in a few minutes. Wrapping it up in a few minutes, baby. Wrapping it up. We're going to get back to that. Go ahead and read the fine print on, where's my hand here? This way. Read the fine print over there. You read that while I'm working. Let's read the fine print, shall we?
Destination-focused dining and cultural enrichment on board and on shore.
285, Fulton County.
Travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore, and every Viking voyage is all-inclusive with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
All righty. Let's see what we have here. Close this. It's still 27 minutes. See if I can get a camera on this one. Atlanta, look, it is 8:46 p.m. January 2nd in the evening, right? And traffic has always got something going on here in Atlanta. Oh, nay. Promise you. Stall 285 north. 85 north 285. Let's see. Oh, we got the wet roads out there too. rain coming in. Rainy, rainy, rainy. Got a few things going on. Better garage. Ay, 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 I tell ya. What do we do here? Sorry, I had to pause here. I had to pause my 847 in the 24-hour traffic center. Had a crash free out there for folks heading into downtown with a temporary red alert. It's 20 headed east as you head towards McDaniel. You'll be sitting right there with it till they move the vehicles. Otherwise, folks are exiting at McDaniel. If you want to avoid all of that end of the leg, think about MLK, Abernathy, or even Boone as options. Also, 85 north near 285 south of town. Had an issue for you there, trying to get that vehicle out of the roadway as well. So some delays in the area. Stephanie Stallworth, 95.5 WSB. Yeah, so stand by to stand by. Put one more thing up here. Paste. Paste. It is number 190. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, and then the wet road surface. I guess it's about to get busy. I ain't gonna be on here but a minute with you guys. But I'm gonna finish explaining this story. Promise you. You'll be like, huh? You'll be like, huh? The heck? What the heck? My friend Sonia say, son-in-law say, what the heck? What is happening around here? It's the wet road surface. You gotta watch your speeds on the wet road surface. Plus, we haven't had rain in a while. We haven't had rain in a while. When rain first comes down on the roads, it mixes with any oil or whatever fluids that have been on the roads and makes it even slipperier or slicker. Slick road surface, wet road surface. Wetter damp roads out there, and people start to slide. And you start to slide, and they're giving no space to brake, and it will crash, right? Or you lose control if it's a hydroplane situation. So these are things to consider as we're out here doing what we got to do to drive where we got to drive. But yeah, so what was I saying here? What was I saying? What was I saying? Finish this up here. 20. No, we don't need this one anymore. Get rid of that one. And we'll do this one. This one is 85 north at 285. 85 north at 285. This one is 20 east at McDaniel. So yeah, you know. Two Fulton County crashes. Yep. McDaniel. Yep. Yeah, so it's a mystery, but not really a mystery. It's a very calculated scenario over here. Very calculated scenario over here. I promise you. I promise you. After all has been said and done. That's what causes the problem. So here comes the new anchor guy. Yep. Yep. The story will be told. The truth shall make you free. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I tell ya. And it's not just us, it's all of legacy. Say MLK. Yep. So, hold on. How's your new year going so far? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 2026. What? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Oh, Lord. They're moving the vehicles. They're moving the vehicles. All right, there's that. And then there's this. This is 85, 20 McDaniel. That's clear. And then we got 85 North 285. Gotcha. It's Fulton County. Fulton County. 4 right lanes. Okay.
Comes on to explain away through a nitpicky detail how the overall story is somehow incorrect. So I gotta tell
All right, so I'm sorry, I'm not even talking. I gotta do something here. I gotta do something here. I should play you a video or something, right? While I'm doing it. Let's see.
maybe they're going to try to good comment, bad comment. All my intros are value neutral.
Yeah, only left lane gets by for now. Left lane.
What's that
Yeah.
Reagan said about the Russians?
Yupperoonie. Yeah, I knew when the rain came, it was going to make for a busy evening here at 9 o'clock. So if you out there in that rainy day, even tonight, after I post this video, be prepared. It's going to rain through the evening, overnight, and end, I think, tomorrow morning after it moves through Atlanta. So any of those times, plus it's Friday night, it could cause some issues for you. 25. Oh, that lane gets by for now. Boop, boop, boop.
Tell Congress your data security is not for sale and oppose the Durbin Marshall credit card.
Let's see. I can tell them to use Roosevelt Highway.
There are more ways to save at Kroger. And you can clip and save more with digital
Highway
Plus,
29 is an option.
up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings with fair prices. See site for details.
During our BOGO sales,
All right.
fresh Purdue chicken, Giant General Mills cereal, Edmonds.
Okie doke. Let's see. I think that one's clear. Clear. Yep, they're open again. Let me put this one up. Let me put this update in. As fast as it closed, they're going to reopen. You know, sometimes you're stuck behind a crash and you're like, oh no, they blocked all the lanes. Well, they really just blocked the lanes, stop traffic, hold all traffic back. So up here in front of where the traffic is, they can go ahead and move those vehicles off of the roadway, off to the shoulder, right? And then pace the traffic slowly, because, you know, if you've been sitting behind a crash, you're like chomping at the bit. When am I going to get out of here? When am I going to get out of here? What's going on up there? And then you're like, and you don't want to do that, because sometimes that causes another crash. Often, other times, if there's a backup, you come upon it at speed, at full speed, there'll be a crash in the backup. We weren't expecting the backup. Or if you're in the backup and you're sitting and creeping along and not paying attention, and you hit somebody, even just tapping them, you get another crash in the backup. So a lot of things can happen out here on these streets. And these aren't just ATL streets, it's anywhere. It's general traffic. So before I was your ATL traffic lady, I was your DC traffic lady. It's your Philly traffic lady, your Baltimore traffic lady. What's up, WBAL Radio? KYW News Radio 1060 Philadelphia, WTOP in DC, plus Magic 102.3 and WOL? Miss Kathy Hughes' stations in DC. It's back when they were on H Street. And I was with Jones and Company, the DC morning show on Magic 102.3 with Lawrence Gregory Jones, Lorna Newton, Jim Allen on news, Will Double Good Double G, And me, I was Stephanie Lloyd at the time, Stephanie Lloyd with Magic Traffic. And it was a fine time back in a historic building with an amazing brand, Radio 1. So great times back then. Also did traffic in Barstow and Las Vegas remotely for the highway radio network for all the truckers. I also did Tri-Cities Radio. What is that? Kentucky, I guess. I don't even know. Tri-Cities, I did that remotely also. And it's like where 3 cities come together, but also crossing state lines. So did all of that and all of that and all of that. Did 24/7 news, traffic, and weather in DC. I was a weather lady also. And did what's it called? Smart Traveler TV. Smart Traveler TV was a continuous traffic, transit, and weather program on every morning in DC. And it was me and several other anchors on cam doing at the anchor desk, and we toss out to the big wall of monitors, like all the monitors of all the traffic cameras everywhere. They're like, yeah, here's a crash, so and so, such and such. Back to you. We do traffic, transit, like the mark, the VRE, and all of that. And then the weather. We do the weather, traffic, transit, weather all morning long. Continuous traffic, transit, and weather. So you tune in there. It's what people want anyway, traffic, transit, and weather. And so tune in, get what you need, and then tune back in again. So I did that. So many. I had every job I ever wanted in broadcasting. By the way, God's blessed me so much with everything. He does everything. And my next blessing is just about here on the silver platter. When the time is right, Isaiah 60:22, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Ooh, it's just a matter of time now, baby, because this is circling in, oh, and he's going to pull the covers off the whole thing. It's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. Promise you. Mark my word. But, ready to another traffic report. But, yeah, I've had every job I ever wanted in broadcasting, right? And so, what else? I worked at the Weather Channel as a radio broadcast meteorologist at the Weather Channel here in Atlanta. That was my first time in Atlanta. I moved here July 2020. 2020? No, 2000. 2020. 2000 until June 2002. So I moved here 6 months prego with my second son. And I had a 6-month-old back in Virginia at the house with my husband at the time. So those two are 11 months apart. They are now 25 and 26. That's how many years ago that was, 2025. So good times, great. Really great. My husband at the time worked at CNN Radio. I was at the Weather Channel. What more do broadcasters want? I mean, hey, it was great. But postpartum depression kicked my behind really bad, and I had to move back home. Like, we need to move back up north where I got some help. So this ain't gonna be it. 2 infants. Not good. Not a good scene. All right, since it's done here. Stand by. But yeah, God has been so good to me in this career. This is, we're 2026. It's been my 38th year. Yeah, my 38th year as a broadcaster. What? That's what I do. That's what I do. Whatever you've been doing for 38 years, that's what you do. That's what I do. This is what I do. It's what we do. This is what we do. What we do, baby, is what we do. Let me do this here. Quote.
Atlanta-based Delta Airlines is the most North American airline of 2025. That is according to new numbers from aviation data from Syria. Its annual report
So
was a challenging
I did smooth jazz radio, my favorite radio format. Did gospel radio, Heaven 1580 in DC, with the baby Bishop Gavin Montgomery. It's Tracy, Gavin. Who else was there? Big Brother CJ. I think it was Broderick Rice was on sometimes. Yeah. Good.
But not as many people are going to the movie theater these days. An annual report from
I love that. That's when I went to Ebenezer AME Church. Hello to my favorite DC, Maryland, Virginia pastors, Reverend Dr. Granger Browning, Reverend Dr. Joanne Browning, and the dynamic duo, which is, you know, who doesn't want to be the dynamic duo, husband and wife pastors? Everything that's a husband and wife pastor is not a dynamic duo, but they are. They are the family church serving the family of God. None like them. I love them. So good. Just shoulder. Yeah. So, Jamal, that's where I first saw you. I guess Reverend Joanne had you in for youth things before you had Empowerment Temple. I've been knowing you since before Empowerment Temple. And you came in for some youth thing. You preached a youth sermon or something. I forget what it was. So I was there with Gavin Montgomery, and he told me about it. And I came. I'm like, oh, so you got to hear this guy. I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh, this one right here. Oh, he's got it. He's gone all the way. And did, right? And you did. Same as when I saw T.D. Jakes for the first time. I saw him on one of those Christian networks. He's from West Virginia. He had a West Virginia look and whatever, but God always shows me what people's potential is. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going all the way. This one right here. And so it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So I see people as who God sees you to be, right? I don't see you maybe as you see yourself. If you don't see yourself so great, maybe we made mistakes in the past. Who hasn't? But if we see ourselves as our mistakes and we can't see past that, know that God still had a plan for you. It's okay to lock into the plan. You're still worthy of it. Nobody's perfect, right? So that's what we do here in the community, HowWeFlow.Today. We try to lock into what God has for us, for real. Instead of playing around. You're playing too much. You can't be playing too much. You'll play too much. Put this off here. But yeah, I see you as who God sees you to be, who you are to become, should you lock into it. No one can make you lock into it. You got to actually want to do that thing yourself. You got to believe it's possible for you. And then you got to act accordingly. Some people don't even believe it's possible. Stand by. Hey, Jennifer, sorry, it's Jenny, say soggy. Jennifer, it's soggy out there for you. Out on a rainy day with the lights on and the flashing lights and the crashes out there. It's 285 at 85 south of town, Fulton County. Got a crash working for you there. Just the left lane's getting you by. Had one to hold all the lanes again, 20 east before McDaniel. Got everything off to the right shoulder. Again, use some caution out there on the wet road surface. Stephanie Stallworth, 95.5 WSB. It's Jenny. Sorry, Jennifer. Soggy. Jenny soggy. But yeah, I see you as who God called you to be. Even if you don't see it. Even if you don't see it. I can see it. That's why I try to encourage you all to get to where you're supposed to be. Stop playing yourself. Playing yourself small. Accepting the crumbs and the clearance rack stuff. Unnecessary. You're wasting time. You don't get these years back. These are seconds ticking by. Seconds ticking by. Seconds ticking by. Every second I tick by is gone. It's never coming back. How many seconds do you have left in your life? How many have we wasted? And what are we going to do about the ones we have left? Tomorrow's not promised. So if you know what God called you to do, like I said, I see you as who God called you to be. So I already know what you're capable of. He already shows me what is coming. And I don't know what you're waiting for. You're dragging your feet, doubling down on some foolishness for who knows what. I already said a long time ago, no impulsive moves. That stuff will slide eventually. You gotta just be like, that's not even where you are anymore, but yet you're right back there again. Keep finding yourself right back in the same places again. Talk to my community, I'm talking to somebody specific here. Unnecessary. It's a time and a place that wasn't the time or the place. So unless you got a long game plan there, that's a setup for a comeback, because the way the whole thing's rolling out the last, however long, 2 weeks, it's going kind of crazy. But maybe you got it all planned out on how it's supposed to go. So hey, who am I to say? But you wouldn't even be in that position had you done what God said, would you? No. No, I wouldn't, Steph. Tell the truth and shame the devil. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about this thing over here. I always turn the wrong way. This thing over here. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Where are all those people? Why weren't they allowed to say goodbye? And furthermore, okay, let's go back in case you just tuned in. It's been, 30 minutes ago I talked about this. Okay, so today is January 2nd, 2026. I'm guessing maybe New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Ms. Carrie Baby posted this on Instagram and on their story. And they said in the small print in the black, says, this was my first official day at New Birth, 12/31/2019, bringing in the new year. I was so happy and deeply sad. I remember this moment so vividly. The 2 other new pastors hired with me had families that came on stage with them, came with them on the stage. I had no one. I think their next post was where they are today. And seeing this picture, I was like, wow. Because I've known it all along. I've been watching it all along. But since you posted it, Miss Carrie Baby, we got to ask the questions like, where did everybody go? Where are these 2 pastors? We never heard any announcement that they were leaving. And when I ask around, and people ask around, what happened to them? Oh, well, they're gone. They doing something great or amazing? No, why they leave? Well, they had to leave. Why'd they have to leave? Why couldn't they say that they were leaving? They're huge leaders in the same leadership level as Miss Carrie Baby. And so it's like, why couldn't they say bye? Because of how they had to go. I'm like, what? And when people say stuff like that, I'm trying to find my chart. And when people say stuff like that, I'm going to plug my computer in. That means people were asked to leave for a cause. Do you understand? They were asked to leave for cause, for wrongdoing or something, right? Okay. First one gone was Ron Saylor. Didn't know he was gone. Just hadn't seen him for a while. Because I met Saylor, Jamal, when you first came to the radio station. I was at V103 then. Met you, and then next time you came with Saylor. And so, that was 2018. In 2022, my mom passed. He was over to bereavement ministry. And, we had talked all along anyway. We'd always talked. So after, 2022, 2023, maybe, I don't know when he was gone. When I asked around, like, where's Saylor? Oh, he's gone, for whatever reason. Whether there's reason or not, who knows? But that was the first one. Then I don't see Khalees Lemons anymore. Pastor Lemons anymore. I'm like, where's Pastor Lemons? And I keep thinking that there was someone near in the front who wasn't sitting up where the ministerial staff sits in the sanctuary. And had the same haircut as him. Like if you see him on this picture from the side, same kind of haircut. I was like, oh, well, what am I? He's sitting down there. But it wasn't him, it was somebody else with the same haircut. So I was still thinking he was there all this time. I'm like, oh no, he's been gone. I'm like, well, where did he go? Did he get something new? Oh no. Well, what happened? He gone. I'm like, well, why didn't he get to say goodbye? Because of how he's gone. And who wanted him gone? Okay. Some people may get dismissed for cause. I can't believe that 5 people were dismissed for cause. Okay. So it was Sailor. Then it was Lemons, right? Then after Lemons, it was Ross was like the last one. So it might have been Powell, Vincent Powell, who's in charge of the media ministry. I mean, these are giants in their fields, whether it's filmmaker Vincent Powell, who brought a cinematic quality to what was going on in the media ministry. Gone? He ain't there no more? He didn't get the farewell? Why is that? Because of how he had to go. Like, what? So now we're adding up. We got Sailor. Then we had Lemons. Then we had Powell. Then this brand new, amazing Dr. Warren Hawkins III came. I think Miss Carrie Baby was the head of the youth ministry or whatever, Emerging Generations Ministry when they started. And I guess they decided they don't want to do that no more. We're with the kids. And they had a plan to move on up. So they were no longer that. I don't want to do that no more. So now they got to do something else. So then they got someone else working with the youth. And then, several people have been working with them. And then finally they brought in Dr. Warren Hawkins III, 27-year-old doctor, right? And came in with a bang. Oh my gosh. If you think about, these ministries are already great. Okay. Media ministry, youth productions, all of that was always very nice. Then he came in with the, Jamal, it was your anniversary or your birthday or something. And he had a whole thing. That was his whole first theatrical thing that he wrote or put together, whatever. I think he put the whole thing together. I'm not sure. But it was outstanding. Hit the ground running. Then it was time for Easter. And oh my goodness, the Easter, growing up in church, it's time for the Easter play, No, this was this was next level, right? And it was so amazing. And Jamal, you were like, yeah, this is our new whatever. This is great. And you were behind them. You were excited to have him. Just like you're excited to have Lemons, just like you were excited to have Sailor on board at the time. Just like you were excited about Vincent Powell, where he brought that cinematic stuff, where y'all went to Selma and you did all these other things cinematically that were so wonderful. So let's go back. Sailor, Lemons, Powell, that's 3. Dr. Hawkins, 4. All these people dismissed for cause. No chance to say goodbye, just gone. Bye, dismissed. Key card deactivated. And then number 5, who held on the longest. Probably was on Miss Carrie Baby's team for a while. Until they began to probably see what was really going on, the strategic plan that was playing there. That was an undercurrent. Because suddenly they were gone. And I'm like, where's Pastor Ross? Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, he's gone. I'm like, what? Come on now. That's 5 people gone. Even if 1 out of 5 was done for cause, 5 out of 5 of these amazing leaders are not dismissed for wrongdoing, poor dealings, or anything. You can't. I've made videos about this. You cannot, in any stretch of the imagination, in any world, universe, church, ministry, tell me that all 5 of them are dismissed for cause. I can't see it. And then it's people who are just like, well, it's because of who didn't want them there. See, there's a spirit in there that
absolutely. I mean, I come on national radio to be vulnerable about personal life and the inherent problems there is.
it's not a good one, right? And it's a manipulative spirit. It's just dark, right? And it's win at all cost spirit. It's lovely in public and nasty in private spirit, right? And so it's underhanded dealings and coercion and undermining other people that they think are going to be in the way of their goal, which it looks like they have, but they don't really have right now. Anyone who looked like they were some competition for them or would stop them from getting what they wanted, what their long game was to climb to the top. They made sure they got rid of them. You cannot tell me that all 5 of those people were for cause. If 1 was for cause, 1 out of 5, 20%. But 100%, not possible. These are people who can see. Everybody can't see through the mirage and the illusion that someone's over there creating, right? They think they're so sweet and so nice. Yum, 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 yum. Butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. I'm so sweet. Blah, blah, blah. And so people who see through the manipulation that are on the staff, they will find a reason to make them be gone. And so now that 5 people are gone, even if only 3 were for no cause and 2 were for cause, if 1 was for cause, don't matter. Now that 5 leaders are gone, and these are not weak leaders, strong, like everything. You curated that team, Jamal, and you let someone else topple them so they could climb up and be in a catbird seat and see, you could be like, oh, Stephanie, you're just making it. No, let's look at this again. Let's look at, and I don't have the pie chart, but if you look at their website over the past, however many years, they've been since 7 years since Jamal. And then when you added your people in 2019 and these people got added to the website, there was Carla Stokes. You better never mess with Carla Stokes. She's the glue that held the place together until you got there, Jamal, until you could get there. So she's royalty all day. So thankfully she's still there. You'll need to honor her way more than you do. Then on the website under leadership, of course, was Jamal, and then Carla Stokes, and then they had Miss Carrie Baby, and then they had Curvance and also Lemons. Then they had Tiffany, love her, and Johnson, love him. And so I'm like, they're not here anymore. I'm like, what? And I go look on the website, and their picture is gone. First picture gone was Khalees Lemons. And so then Miss Carrie Baby's title goes, Khalees Lemons was executive pastor. Let's look at these titles. It's a build a bear, build a body, build a everything, build a title. You're gonna watch how this goes. Khalees Lemons, love you. Executive pastor.
It's just smart to do it.
amazing at what he did. I got to chat with him just one time. Sailor introduced me to him, and he was really, really amazing. And as he's walking away, he's like, you can feel this. There's a spirit. There's an aura on her. You could feel God on her. Something like he was saying as he's walking away. Love him though. That was sweet of you to say. Grateful. So he's executive pastor. So then suddenly Miss Carrie Baby becomes executive whatever pastor of whatever. So we're building titles. We're climbing up this ladder and knocking people off because we're just trying to get to the top regardless, right? He's executive pastor. Not there anymore. I'll take over that duty. And then, you go to these leadership meetings. They got the list of who's doing what. Everybody's list is like, I do this. I'm talking about Stokes, Lemons, Ross, whoever else, and Miss Carrie Baby. The list got longer and longer as they began to knock people off. I'm executive pastor of whatever now. Now watch what they're executive pastor of. Let me see. Executive pastor of, let me see what their title is. And I'm going to tell you what happened here. Okay. You see where I'm going. And it says, where did everybody go? And I said, we have questions. Because we got questions, Jamal. We got questions. What is up? Dr. Bryant. It's a systematic dismantling of everything that you built. Okay? Let's be clear about that. All right, so let me see if I can pop this up here. Oh, Lord, yep. Let me see if I can share this page. Hold on. Make it smaller. I don't know. My computer might decide it wants to crash out because I don't have enough space on it for everything. But we shall see. Let me see if I can share this thing here. Can we share it? Yes, we can. Child, it's been going on for years. You understand me? Systematic dismantling, knocking everyone out of the way, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. And if you're not watching, you ain't gonna notice it. You ain't gonna see it. You're not gonna see it, right? Let's see what this thing is. Where are we? Where are they? Window. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put up the New Birth website here instead. I'm gonna take the other thing down for a minute. Remove other media. All right. So I'm gonna show you the here's the New Birth website. And so this is the last one standing, right? So let's scroll down. You got that a fake podcast to a fake podcast. He did your fake podcast, now you doing theirs. Perhaps. Allegedly. So let's go to about. This is where we see they had all of the people and all of the things about New Birth. Dr. Bryant, he's had this thing up here the whole time. Equip, Empower, Engage in the mission. And here's the leadership team. New Era, Pastor Jamal Harrison Bryant, and all of that. And then here's where I'm like, you getting sunned on your own business website. Okay, son, just sit on down here. I'm in charge of this thing, right? And now this is where we had Carla Stokes was here. Then it was Miss Carrie Baby and maybe Lemons Ross. I don't know how the order was. Lemons Ross, Nelson, and Boone. So missing from here is Lemons and Ross. No longer there, right? Okay. So this title here is Executive Pastor of Creative Experience. And we're building a title. We're building a bear, we're building a body, we're building everything. We're building a manipulation and a takeover. right? So prior to that, if you looked at this thing here, if we looked at the first one to go was Khalees Lemons. He was executive pastor. If I looked up old version of the website, I could show you. I don't have it right here. Executive pastor. So he's gone. So then this title becomes, instead of just whatever it was, pastor or whatever. First it was emerging generations. Now it's became whatever. Now it's executive pastor of whatever, right? Even before the wonderful Dr. Carla Stokes became executive pastor of anything, this one was executive pastor. But that was Lemon's job. So if you wipe Lemons out, I'll do their job. So again, that list of responsibilities got longer and longer for Miss Carrie Baby, seeming like, how could they possibly be doing all those things? I don't know if they're getting their salaries, but if she's getting their salaries, but she sure is getting their title and their responsibilities just to be more powerful, right? At any cost. They're going to win at any cost. They don't want to borrow no milk and sugar ever again. What you see is what you're going to get. This is their words, right? This is their words, right? And that's what y'all got, right? I ain't get it because I ain't sitting under that mess. But I'm here to tell you. Let's move forward. So if I go back to, let's take this down and put this back up. Where's everyone? Tell the truth. Shame the devil is what we're saying, right? So let me let you see the thing here. So you see the word. It says, where did everybody go? All right. So she said that, let me make this big again. Let me see. So I can see it too. She said, this was my first official day at New Birth, 12/31/2019, bringing in the new year. I was so happy and deeply sad. I remember this moment so vividly. The two other new pastors, Ross and Lemons, hired with me, had families that came up with them on the stage, and I had no one. And then the next story, I think, is where Miss Carrie Baby shows where she is currently, which is her and Pastor Bryant. So I said, where did everybody go? We have questions. I said, I remember this day so well. We have questions. And people have questions. What happened to them? The two other new pastors hired with you. Why aren't they still on staff? We never heard anything as members. Why is Carrie the last one standing out of all those outstanding leaders? Why is she the one that's still there? They were amazing leaders. And if you had any questions, I said, let me. I don't usually name names, and let me name these names of these outstanding leaders. I'm talking about Khalees Lemons, Kervance Ross, Vincent Powell, Dr. Warren Hawkins, and Ron Saylor. Oh, and where is Topaz Bryant? She was there for a while, doing great things with her dad. We miss having her there too. Why is she gone? Why did she come back? Right? So where did everybody go? So again, if we go back to right here, this is Khalees Lemons. He was executive pastor. Right? And then let me pull this into a smaller thing so I can put the other thing up on the stage. We're talking about Khalees Lemons, no longer there. No goodbye. No chance to say bye. No chance to say this is what's going on. This is not what's going on, or whatever. And he was executive pastor. And now this is executive pastor. That's cobbling the first of the titles on right there. Now executive pastor of something. It wasn't of creative experience at that time. Maybe creative. Maybe experience. Who knows? Oh, I think it was the service experience or whatever. Logistics or something. I don't know, whatever it was. And so then
internal documents obtained by the Washington Post suggest Social Circle
75 North Avenue. Then
city leaders say no one from the federal government's reached out about that facility.
I'm going to do a report. All right. They got the first title cobbled on. Okay. Let's move back. That dog on jump. Tell the truth. All right, let me see if I get this going here. Pause. All right, so it said I'm talking about. I gotta make this bigger and smaller at the same time. I usually have two screens, but I'm just on my laptop right now. I don't have two screens, but move this over here. So let me go back to the fine print. Let's read the fine print. I always got to read the fine print. You got to read the fine print. Here's the fine print. Two other new pastors. So that was Lemons, gone, executive pastor. Now they got an executive title on their name. Why don't they just stay with the kids, right? All right. Then Vincent Powell was the next one to go. Silently gone. Like, members never heard about it. They just weren't there. And he was in charge of media and creative, whatever that title was that he had. Gone. And now, let's go back. Let me show you this again. Promise you. It is calculated. Looks calculated to me. Huh? Looks calculated to me. Now they are, they got the executive from Lemons, executive pastor. They got his title. Then they got the creative and experience or whatever Vincent Powell was. He was in charge of media ministry and all of that, creative and whatever that whole thing was. Now they got their title. Okay, let's go back. Pause this. Yeah, I'm going to do a report, so you can stand by for a second. I'll let you read the fine print while you're waiting. The next one to go after Powell is Dr. Warren Hawkins. Dr. Warren Hawkins. He just got there. He wasn't even there but a few months. And kicked some tail while he was there. He handled his business. He's a superstar. These are all superstars. Why are they gone? Because they probably could see through the manipulation and the foolishness. They're wanting to topple everybody and take their title. Right? Allegedly. Let's see. I had something on 75, 85, North. That's gone now. Let's get this under crashes. All right. Let me do this report. I'll be right back. Thinking about the cobbling on of titles. Executive pastor. Creative experience. Then the next one is Dr. Hawkins. Next one, Kervance Ross, gone. Like what? Stand by.
It's 9:35, time now for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Let's go to Stephanie Stallworth in the 24-hour traffic center.
Still wet roads out there affecting your ride. Had some crashes working. They're all up on the shoulder for you now. Highway 78 eastbound as you head past Mountain Industrial, that's cleared. Also 85 at 285 south of town, as well as the other one that we had out there, 20 over by McDaniel. That's on the shoulder. Had another one on the downtown connector northbound as you head up towards the Grady Curve. So watch for the activity there. Stephanie Stallworth, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies this evening with scattered rain showers through
Yeah.
tonight and into early
So now we're
tomorrow.
at
Settling to the low 50s. Drying out
that's my last
tomorrow afternoon, but
last
still
report, I think.
cloudy with highs
All right, so now I got to wrap this up.
Sunday, partly cloudy skies, morning low 40.
Kervance Ross,
53 right
just
now.
gone.
52 in Peachtree
He's
City.
doing Gideon's Army, and then he's no longer there. I'm like, what? Where did he go? Gone. What are we doing here? And the last one standing, and again, I'm going to go right back to where I was. Take this down for a second. All right, so here we go. Executive pastor, that's Lemon's title. Creative experience, whatever is part of Vincent's title when he was there. Did they get the title and the money? They got all the responsibilities, but are they doing them? Who's doing the jobs? You know, why do we have to have the obligatory, cutaway of them hoo-hawing around every Sunday? Please go sit down. You're a big distraction. It's just a distraction. Oh, this is nothing new. Everybody knows the same thing. Everybody ain't going to say it to you, but I don't work for you. So I'll tell you what needs to be told because you know what it is, right? But, so now if all these high level leaders are gone for cause, because they couldn't even say goodbye, but they couldn't possibly be cause, but it's a whole shenanigans, right? That has everyone else shaking in their boots like they could be next if they actually object to what's going on. Are we paying attention here? You got to pay attention to what's really happening. I got to wrap this up as we get out of here, but I'll do another part later. But okay, so they got all the titles and all of these great leaders are gone. Let's go back to the lecture at hand. Let's go back to this original thing. Again, let's read fine print. If you missed it, pull this down. Where did everybody go? All right. So where did everybody go? I remember that day. This is the day. She said, I remember this moment so vividly, as do I. 2 other new pastors hired with me had families that came with them on the stage, and I had no one. But where are they now? What did they do? Nothing. What did you do? That's my theory. Someone needs to explain what happened to these people. How come they had to go with no goodbye? When really the one who was a master manipulator is the one that needed to go with no goodbye. Deactivate their key card, right? And they can't say, I don't care what position they hold now. They should not be permitted to say goodbye when you send them packing, just like they didn't allow these other people to. Why are they gone? How come they couldn't say goodbye? I'm asking all these people in the inner circle of the church. Because of how they had to go, because of who wanted them gone. So anyone who sees through the manipulator's plan, they will get rid of. Whether they make up stuff, say you did stuff, what do you call it? There's a video I did, doctors doctoring documents. God gives me these dreams. He tells me everything. I know everything's going on because he already told me. God shows me what's going on over there. Okay. Doctor doctoring documents, doctor documents, right? Made up stories of reasons why they should be terminated. God showed me all this stuff. I'm telling you. Jamal, you should talk to me. I'm happy to share it with you. Right? So, I'm just saying. Where did everybody go? We have questions. What happened to them? Why aren't they still on staff? Why is Carrie the last one standing? They were amazing leaders. I'm talking about Khalees Lemons, Kerr Vance Ross. Shouts out to all y'all. God bless you all. I pray you're doing well wherever you are right now. But if you were wrongfully terminated, y'all got a whole legal case and you could pursue if you wanted to. Khalees Lemons, Kerr Vance Ross, Vincent Powell, Dr. Warren Hawkins, and Saylor. And where is Topaz? I see Grace Angel Adore. Where's Topaz? I saw Naomi before. And then what about all the other kiddos? You need to have all the kids up there. Come on now. It's time to just, this community is about being authentic self, transparent, and regular, just no more fake. It's time for the real. No more manipulation, no more how it looks. We need to be about how things really feel and how things really are. If you're going to further your people in the kingdom of God. I mean, we're not looking for the fake anymore. Nobody's looking for that fake mess. That's why it's a whole mess for you right now. Because it's a bunch of whole fake mess. It's crazy. And you're so used to doing fake, being fake, coming with all these responses to the fake, that's just the modus operandi. Just like that person's modus operandi who posted that story is a whole manipulator. What you see is what you're going to get. I'm going to show you sweet and candy nice. But I promise you, I'm going to stab you in the back when nobody's looking. And I'm telling you, these people were hired with her. Where are they? Why is she still there? Because there's some mess in the game. Something in the milk ain't clean. And hey, that's my theory and I'm sticking with it. God showed me everything what it is. Y'all, Jamal, you want to know? Hit a girl up. I'll be happy to tell you exactly what happened and how you got to where you are right now. You don't even know how you got there. You look around every day like, dang, how did I get here? All right, I got to double down on it. I got to triple down on it. I'm confused. How did I get here? Right? Where is everyone? Where's my staff? So it's like you get staff, you got new staff. Nothing wrong with them. But where's these other people that you crafted and curated a team? And if any of them were duds on there, it wasn't them. Okay. None of the people that are gone were duds. Okay. Maybe someone else is a dud that needs to go. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a whole topple. It's a whole dismantling. It's systematic, but they don't look like it. They don't sound like, because they could be so sweet. They couldn't possibly do that. Oh, they're so, because that's what people like that do. And it's a power and control thing. It's like, I put up there on some of my videos before, if you guys have been watching, the power and control wheel. Google power and control wheel. This is how people use domestic abuse against their partners and against people. Narcissistic type tendencies. And it's more than just physical. It's all kinds of ways. It's financial, it's emotional, it's verbal, it's all kinds of things. It's not about, they don't love you. They just want power and control over you. So all the videos I've made over the last few years trying to explain this about you're being puppeted. People are in charge of you. You're not in charge of yourself, and you don't even know it. They gaslight you to make you think that these decisions are your decisions. They're not your decisions. They're their decisions. That's what's happening. And if you want further information, ask me. God showed me everything. And He showed me everything that you really should be doing and you really could be doing that you ain't even scratching the surface of. It's just, you're just somewhere down in the kiddie pool still. You're not up in the deep levels of where you should be. You are not where you should be. But that's it. That's all. I got to get ready to go. I'm getting off work. I'm getting off work and get ready to go home. And it's January 2nd. It's going to be January 3rd soon. It's going to be the best year ever. 2026. I'll be back to pick you up later. Hey, good look at me, back to pick you up later. It's Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady. Love, hugs, pats, all of that. Heart eyes and everything. Love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in here with me. Making my evening go nice and quick and smooth and easy. Some things I had to share. It's like, what? We're so sick of this fake. Oh my gosh, just grow up. It's a fake, phony. It's just too much. It's too much. The people on the inside, y'all know. And the ones that don't know, they fooled you. It's going to come out though. It don't have nothing to do with me. God's going to pull back the whole thing. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Somebody better what? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You better tell the truth up in here. What you doing? Tell the truth. Tell it to. Tell the truth, man. Shame that doggone devil out of there. I think I should go. Love, hugs, pats, all of that, heart eyes and everything. Love you so much. Thanks for hanging in there. And I will chat with you soon. Tell the truth. One more time. Tell the truth. Play this video back. Share, share, subscribe. Tell it to. The truth shall make you free. Even though you're already free, but you're still in bondage, baby. You're still in bondage. You could just walk out. You're a cage bird singing. And you ain't singing those songs that make sense. And really, the cage door is actually open. You just won't allow yourself to be free. But God already freed you a long time ago. I think was it January 2024? He freed you. But instead, you doubled down on that mistake. And now you're living out in a whole nightmare. And it's a sad thing for everybody to see. It's not just me. No one else is going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you. Because I want you to do better and be better. My mom used to say, "Oh, I love that Jamal Bryant." You know, we're good old AMEs. We're AME family. Your dad's presiding bishop. My uncle's a bishop. So we all know each other. She loved him. Oh, love Jamal Bryant. If he would just straighten up, she always say, if he would just straighten up. She go on to glory now. If he would just straighten up. And it's your time. 2026 is your year. Straighten up your back. Get your backbone up. Get ready to go. And you're golden. God had it all laid out, handed to you on a silver platter, but you brought your own sand to the beach, thinking that the mistake had to define you, and it doesn't. So, anyway, this for everybody, this for you, this for me, this for all of us. Mistakes don't have to define us. The best is yet to come. What you want wants you. What you're looking for is looking for you. And whatever you want, you can have. If it's within God's will, what He wants you to have. And just say, all right, Lord, what must I do? I'm done doing my own thing. I'm done creating my own plan. I'm done with all of that. I'm done with your permissive will. Now I want your perfect will. My head's all blocked up. I want your perfect will. Let's play this one more time. Tell it to. Tell it to, baby. Tell it to, baby. Love, hugs, pats, all of that. Heart, eyes, everything. I'll see you guys on the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Share this video, honey, because we got questions, by golly. It's called Where Did Everybody Go? We Got Questions. I didn't put my banners up. Oh, I didn't make a banner. I should have. We got questions. I always forget. Put the banner up. Welcome to the show. We got questions. Love, hugs, pats. I'll see you guys on the next video. And all is calm. All is bright. And God is ready for you. Come on, stop flying.